So stupid. Start the damn show. Check 1. Check 2. Welcome in, everybody, to the Craft Beer Republic Remix Volume 2.0. Here I am again, Narcissist Flex, coming at you.
Yeah.
With my co-host, who's still a little bit Lingusy.
That's me.
It's Greg. How you doing, Greg?
Hey, I'm still a little bit Lingusy.
Are we feeling any better?
We're doing slightly better, but I'm still on some pretty good drugs.
How is the Cherry Coke Zero? That's what everybody wants to know.
Oh, well, on the nose buds.
Pretty cherry-y.
Pretty cherry.
That's outstanding. And with us for another week, the Greg adjacent, we have Erica. How are we doing, Erica?
Hey, friends. Yeah, I'm still here and just wondering if Greg is still sprechen Sie the Lingedy.
Oh, so much sprechen.
Yeah, he's not sprechen Sie any dick, which is
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, which is why he's feeling, not worse.
Yeah.
Well, hey, just to make this
Derek.
the clean open that I was hoping for in German, dich means you. So,
Yeah. Do you ever see those memes about McDonald's in Germany?
no.
When it says on their window, it says like we're suchin dick, but it looks like we're sucking dick.
Oh, yeah, seeking you.
Yeah, so I think, what does that mean? Like we're helping you, or we're
Suchen dich. Oh, or serving you?
Serving you?
Serving you, yeah.
Yeah.
Serving you, yeah.
It's brilliant, though. I absolutely love it. It works. And I've never been to Germany, but if I ever am, I will definitely take a selfie in front of one of those signs.
This would be the time to go with Oktoberfest going on.
You would think so. And Erica,
yeah.
by the way, thank you. Every time you're on a second show with us, it makes me so appreciative that you even stay on, because it is just such a ruckus.
Is it?
I think so. After that first episode, and that you're actually willing to stay on.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Especially
I know.
our between show talk.
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of have this thing where I have to do personally, I'm about serving and like charity and like
Suchin? You're about sucking?
yes, charity, serving.
Oh, okay.
And this is kind of like my little, charity job, just to like, help everyone out.
So you're Suchin dick. We appreciate that here at the Craft Beer Republic. So again, if
And that's
anybody,
the last time Erica helps us
I know,
out.
I'm just trying to say. Dich means you in Deutsch. Ja? Sehr
Ja.
gut.
Sure.
Was ist los?
We all listening believe you. Speaking of listening, our top listening city from last week. And again, if
Smooth.
anybody is still listening after I headed the show, I don't know, I feel very strange doing this. It's not what I do. But thank you, Wilmington, Delaware. Hi. I'm in Delaware.
Need a green screen for you.
Need a green screen for me. Classic Wayne's World. Some dude actually came into work wearing a Wayne's World shirt, and I told him that it was the best shirt I was going to see all day.
Oh.
And it makes me rocked up. I didn't tell him this. Well, I didn't say rocked up, but I told him it makes me excited any time anybody can understand a reference from that movie. Which again, another lady came in a week prior and they had a Stan Mikita's donut shirt on.
Nice.
Which I don't know how many Stan Mikita donut shirts are around, but it psyched me up pretty hard. So,
do you come to Milwaukee often?
Which I do because I live there. And we do beer here pretty well. I'm not drinking a local beer, but Greg, I'm feeling a little thirsty.
Ooh,
So
let's ask.
why don't we answer the question a little bit early tonight?
In a world
all
where
thinking it.
craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber.
Yes.
In this world,
Bring
we
it.
must find out what is Flex drinking.
Sorry, I'm being weird. This is another classic tale of taking my kids to the beer store with me and picking
yes.
out a beer.
It's about damn time.
I know Greg loves these. You're going to like this one too. This one's really fun. So I got bit by a spider a couple weeks ago, and this has nothing to do with the spider, but I had one beer in my fridge already that I was planning to drink shows prior, and, you know, things happen. So I drank that last week. So I needed one solo beer. It was the fastest beer store trip in the world. We walk in, go to the single can section, and Greg, I don't know if you can see this. My daughter sees this.
Oh, is it like a pink pony?
It's like a pink pony. It's a knight in blue, and looks like he's got some cat skulls on his armor, and he's holding what appears to be a cat skull staff or something, and he's riding like a pink horse or a pink pony, if you will. And
Pink Pony Club.
She literally said, "Pink pony, this is it." And she handed it to me.
I like her.
And it was fun because then I actually didn't even look at the front label. I just looked at what the beer said on the back, and it read blueberry lemon cheesecake pastry sour. And I thought I could fuck with that because that sounds pretty splendid. And it's Zool Beer Company, which they are from, I read, Knoxville, Tennessee. I think I've heard of them.
I think like
this is the first beer I've had.
Are you sure?
I think.
Okay, someone's had one from Zool because I remember us like going Ghostbustery on it, or someone
I said
did.
there is no Dana, only Zool. Greg had a Zool beer.
Yeah, or had Zool in the name.
Something
I'm gonna look
from
this
Zool.
up.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay.
But so I've never had it, but this one's called Magic Wands, and it's apparently a rotating beer that they have, where they always put in new adjuncts and additives, and this one happened to be blueberry lemon, and it's cheesecake. I don't know if that's normal, but it weighs in at 6.4% ABV. Again, a relatively new beer. My shop always coming in with the freshy fresh. 478 check-ins.
Okay.
But get this shit, 433.
Damn.
I don't care if it's relatively new or it's a flagship or it's moderately old. 433 on anything speaks volumes.
Yeah, that's significant.
And for this one too, I haven't even taken a sip yet since I poured. So my first sip will be on air here. I love this description. This is one of my favorite descriptions of all time. Blueberry lemon cheesecake, gluten-free pastry sour.
Okay.
Got that?
It's a lot to draw from. Let's see what you got.
It does say it contains dairy, so if you're lactose intolerant, please don't drink this.
Unless you're near a Dollar Tree store.
So I poured, yeah, right. We got a fan here.
Bring your own toilet paper, all right? Or are you going to go through a whole roll?
So I poured this one off air.
Okay.
And I showed you guys,
Ooh,
it almost
yeah.
looked like grape juice. Like this
Super.
is dark.
Dark.
Or blueberry juice, in this case, if you will. On the nose buds here, it is blueberry. It is cheesecakey. And I'm very excited to rev up the old tongue jobby engine.
Might need to check the oil on that sucker, but
Sounds a court low.
court low.
Oh my God. If heaven existed and they put it in a can, that's what this would be. I'm drinking heaven right now.
Big
Wow.
words.
I don't get a shit ton of lemon by any means, but this cheesecake flavoring in this beer is wild. And the blueberry brings it together so well. And it's not like overly artificial blueberry. It's like blueberry muffin, blueberry pancakey.
Ooh.
And this is, I'm going to say it, maybe one of the best sours I've ever had.
Wow.
Yeah, this is phenomenal.
I can tell you it's not your first time having Zool.
Mine?
Oh.
Yeah. Last year,
man.
you had a collab last year between Drecker and Zool.
Oh, it was a collab. Well,
And then what Erica's referring to is just last month, we talked about Zool taking over Southern Grist.
Damn. That's what it was. Right. Okay.
well, tell you what, good move on Southern Grist's part, because this shit is going to blow the fuck up.
That's going to be phenomenal.
If it's not already. I wish you guys could try this. This is amazing.
Super important question for you, Flex. How many do you have?
I would buy a truckload.
Okay. You have one though?
I bought one.
Oh dear.
A single can. I would buy a truckload of this beer.
Okay.
I would build a house of this beer.
Okay.
I would bathe in this beer. I would brush my teeth with this beer.
Wow.
I would put it in my contact case and let my contacts sit overnight in this beer.
Wow. What a pretty pink
With a
you would
fox
be.
in a box.
Yeah.
Right. I think this is the most rocked up I've ever been about a beer.
Sound pretty rocked.
Daddy rocked up. Daddy rocked up.
Okay.
Yeah. And if y'all weren't here, I'd probably do disgusting things to this beer.
Oh my.
So thank
Okay.
you. Thank
Wow.
you for being here. Because
I'm glad we're here.
Just
I don't want
here
to waste
help.
it.
Here to
I
help.
don't want to waste it.
I'm always here to be the cooling blanket, everyone.
I feel like I made this a little bit awkward now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's you two, me, and the beer here.
We got
next
a lot
time
to
you're-
get to tonight. We got a lot to get to.
Well, so you brought this up last week. I was gonna see. You went to Aftershock or something. You said something about Aftershock, which you
yeah.
go to every year.
Yes. It's definitely a tradition of ours that we skipped last year. We needed a break. We usually do like all 4 days. And that is grueling by the time day 4 comes. You're just like, you got the shakes and you just got to kind of
Do
keep
they
it
have
rolling.
like showers there, like community showers at all, or are you just camping out?
No. It's in Sacramento. So we just drive every day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
For us. It's just like a 40-minute drive. Not 20, Greg, but it is a 40-minute drive.
Because everything is a 40-minute drive in
It is.
Sacramento.
It's a 40-minute drive. Okay. So yeah, we just did 1 day, which I've learned is not enough because you kind of need 4 is too many. 1 is not enough because you kind of get in the zone. And
Well,
you
plus
wanna
there's so
keep it
many
rolling.
bands to see.
So many bands.
So if you pick one day, you're trying to figure out which day exactly you want to go, and then you're going to miss out on whoever else you want to see.
Yeah, I had some FOMO for sure because I had some friends that did like 4 and stuff. But it was a good ass time as usual, and just partied hard for 1 day. The headliner was Bring Me the Horizon, and also they had Marilyn Manson.
Well,
First
I
time
didn't
we'd
know he
seen him
was still
since he
around.
got sober. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he just did Madison, Wisconsin
Okay.
last fall, something like that.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's sober now. So like the last time we saw him, he could barely get the words out and it was just a cluster. So it was good to see that he could pull it together. So it was relatively entertaining.
As weird of a guy as he is, he has some really solid music.
He has some solid music.
You know?
Yeah. It wasn't the best show of the night. Motionless in White is a band that I like. They did a great job.
They're okay. I know a couple of their tracks. They're
Yeah.
all right.
Rob Zombie, he always puts on a pretty good show.
I got assaulted at a Rob Zombie show when I was 16 years old.
Wow. By Rob?
I wish.
Wow.
No, it was actually Ozzy Osbourne headlining, and Zakk Wylde was playing with Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. And Rob Zombie opened up for Ozzy. And my friends and I went to we got there to what was the Bradley Center at the time in downtown Milwaukee. And we immediately went to the bathroom because we all had a couple beers before the show. We walked into the bathroom and it smelled like absolute shit.
Ugh.
So I exclaimed, wow, it smells like shit in here.
Weird.
So me and 3 of my friends got finished taking a piss and we walked to the sinks to wash our hands. And like these 2 addicts, what I assume were just hopped up, are at the sinks and they said, "What? You said we smell like shit?"
Oh, no.
And I looked at him and I said, "No, man, it's the bathroom. The bathroom smells like shit." The guy then punched me in the face. The other guy shoved my friend into the sink, and my friend still has like a permanent mark of where he got shoved into
What?
to this day.
Wow.
And then they just disappeared. And we were just like, because we were like 16 years old in high school, had no idea what the fuck just happened. And we were all okay. And we just then went and watched the rest of the show.
So
But yeah,
Weird.
out of pocket.
it was fucking
Like,
wild because they were like adult males, you know, and we were just
tweaking. Like, just set them off.
Super tweaking hard.
Dang, you will never comment on the aroma of a bathroom again.
So that is life lesson.
Do not.
You walk into a bathroom and if it smells like shit, just understand it's a bathroom and it smells like shit and nobody needs to know. Like, that's it.
Presumably they already do.
Yeah, you don't need to address that the bathroom smells like shit because somebody might misunderstand you and think you're saying they are the ones that indeed smell like
punch
shit.
You in the face.
I'm glad you taught me that because I have a very sensitive nose. We talked about it. It only labels like 3 things. It's always like one of these 3 things, but I can pick up any foul scent in general.
Yeah.
And I have to open my mouth. So I probably could get my ass kicked at any
and
time.
the last thing we need you to do is piss off some hobo in a Dollar Tree bathroom.
Right.
Thinking
see it right
you
now.
said he smells like shit.
Right.
And
You
you
punched in the
getting
face.
assaulted
Oh, heck yeah.
from indirectly insulting a hobo.
I'll never ask for the code of the bathroom again.
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't
that's
do
the
that.
last time. End of it. So yeah, Aftershock was a good time. We were out late, like nothing terribly eventful. But you're like super tired and Monday's rolling around. You have like this huge list of things to do. And I'm like, oh, got to get up in the morning. And my son has early morning jazz band, like voluntarily.
Voluntarily.
Can you believe that? Early.
Sounds more like a prisoner torture, but okay.
It does. For the rest of us, we're like,
For the parents, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, jazz band. And then ding, I get an email as we're coming home from Aftershock.
It's canceled.
I'm going to
tell me it's canceled.
Flex, let me send this to you because I want you to read this. Okay, first of all, I'm going to rewind. You just look at your phone for a second. That spider story, I had a visceral reaction to. Like, as I was listening to you, I'm deathly afraid. I know you're reading it right now. I'm deathly afraid of spiders. Like, just the idea of being bit by a spider made me want to retch. I had to like pause the episode. Okay.
Do you want to read this message or do you want me to read this message?
I want you to read the message that I got from my son's jazz teacher.
It is titled No Jazz. The message,
Name of my autobiography.
The message then reads, "Hey folks, sorry about the last minute notice, but I am currently at the emergency room for a spider bite. Trying to get some antibiotics and need to cancel jazz band tomorrow morning. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the next Spider-Man."
Says middle-aged man bit by a spider. I think that
I'll tell you what, it makes me feel like I'm not such a loser hoping that, this guy had hope that he was going to become Spider-Man.
I mean, it's
So did
only been
you.
a day, so I'm going to give him some time.
Well, but that's why I don't feel like such a loser is because I was really hoping
You're not
that
the only one.
Yeah,
I'm not the only one.
You're not the only one. I'm like, what is this? How common is this emergency room spider bite situation? Because I am terrified. Like the whole idea of it just,
It happened to Shannon too when we first started dating.
I start to sweat thinking about
Did
it.
he ever find out what kind of spider it was, or was it a random spider, or
I don't know.
mine?
That was last night. So
Oh, that was last.
he
Jesus.
still could become spider. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but he's still got time. The transformation could still happen. You're past your past.
Did we talk about it on the last show about how you don't know if it's 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe it's 4 weeks or 5 weeks?
Yeah, it could be 6 months. We don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Because so I was talking to my brother about this, and I said a couple of guys we were talking at work, right? Because you watched the movie Spider-Man.
Okay.
And it never really details how much time from when he got bit by the spider
Yeah.
Sure.
to when he becomes Spider-Man.
Right. That was us. We
That
developed
was
a whole,
us. We developed the whole movie script on
based
it.
on him waiting to become a
Jesus
spider.
Christ. My memory's so
dreaming,
terrible,
Flex.
Greg. So maybe 6 months down the road,
Yeah.
Maybe.
I will be thwipping all over the place.
Flip.
Oh my gosh.
Funny enough,
that's so
I got an
terrifying.
email the day after the show aired, was at the week of the Spider Show. And it was about a new Spider-Man comic that came out.
Oh my gosh.
And the first line of the email was thwip.
That's awesome.
And it just made me think how Greg has never heard of the thwipping.
Wow.
Just not a comic guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as much as it's awful, like I'm in some ways grateful to the spider, and yet I did not want this man to get hurt by the spider. But at the moment, I was actually like, yes, no, Jasmine, which is
Sleeping
so,
in.
so
No,
selfish.
you're a parent. That
I am
is
a parent,
completely allowed.
But I do worry about him, and I almost wanted to just mention, are you alive? Because I honestly was worried about you, Flex. It's a fear.
I was worried about myself. I was terrified. It's all like calloused over right now. Like it's still not healed, and it's been
Wild weeks.
a week and a
No, it's been
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. And there's still like dead skin around the edges of where the
Wild.
blister was. And like my finger still kind of hurts near like that knuckle that it got bit by. So it's crazy how just something completely random and something you would never think about. Like you think about like getting bit by, like, oh, you see a spider, like, oh, what if it bites me?
No, I always think about it. Okay,
You always think about it.
As a child, my brother would be like, there's a spider in your hair. And every time he'd get full crazy Erica response, like just
Hands waving.
hands waving, screaming. Just anytime he wanted to show, I meltdown, full on meltdown. So some of us think about it a lot, Flex.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's terrifying. And my heart's beating really fast right now thinking about it. And
So
we need to
that
move on.
makes me laugh because my kids were playing in the basement today.
Oh, dear.
And while I was working out, and my oldest daughter came in and like freaked out. She said, Dad, I think I just touched a spider. You need to come kill it. It was like near their American Girl doll stuff.
Yeah.
So I finally found it. And it was just like this little tiny, like whitish, tannish spider. And I tried to punch it against the wall because I feel very ill towards spiders at this
It's animosity
point.
there. I get it.
And it ducked, so I missed it.
It ducked. Yeah, they do that.
And then,
Bobbing and weaving.
and then I was just like, what? I'm not scared of spiders. And I just, popped it with a finger on the carpet and then it was done. So it's
You
like,
moved on.
yeah. And so like, I'm not scared of spiders.
Oh, see,
I don't have like PTSD from this.
Yeah, my daughter did the same thing to me, and she had a spider on her hand in her room, and she screamed, flung it off, and was like, "Mom, it bit me! I'm sure it bit me! I'm sure it was a black widow!" And it was like this whole thing. So I had to go search her room for this spider. It was traumatic. Taking photos of her bite, but so yes, spiders are terrifying. But you all did hear that I killed a rattlesnake with a shovel the other day. So
Oh, yes. Heard about
I would
that.
never do that.
I did do that.
My wife was impressed.
Yeah, I just full on, because it was either that or let it go and not know where it's hiding.
That just makes me think of In the Army Now. Have you ever seen In the Army Now with
It's
Pauly
been a
Shore?
long time, Pauly Shore. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really remember it.
When he beats the cobra to death with the rifle.
He beat it with a rifle.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then they eat it. Well, because he tries to shoot it and he's a dumb idiot, so he misses it completely and then it runs out of bullets. So when he just starts bashing the cobra with the fucking
Jeez.
butt end of the rifle,
Oh, dear.
and that's all it makes me think of.
That's terrible. It wasn't really big. I mean, honestly, it was maybe 18 inches, but it was still a rattlesnake. And I still killed it with a shovel.
From where I come from, that's pretty big.
That's nothing. It was, yeah.
Fair enough. We have a new short segment on the show,
Yeah.
thanks to me. I'm just kidding.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. But we're calling it the obscure beer term of the week. I was sitting on the couch today, and I'm just like, I wonder how many beer terms I don't know of. And this one I think is a little slangy. How do you think, Greg? I feel like it's a little more slang than anything.
Yeah, this one is not really in my normal vernacular.
I feel like we've all been there, so
Oh,
it
we all
kind
know
of
people.
Yes.
right. It kind of hit. So the term is ticker, T-I-C-K-E-R, ticker. It is a person more interested in acquiring, and trying as many new beers as possible instead of just enjoying the beer itself.
I think we all know those people.
I've been guilty of that person.
Like
We know people.
I've chased a Pliny the Younger once or twice.
But also, I feel like we've talked about a lot how the hype train's kind of over, like
Yeah.
the hype beer releases, the lines. So I'm kind of curious
Agree.
if this person is still around.
Well, as long as Untapped is around and maybe a new generation kind of keeps tapping into that, because I think that's part of it, right? The tickers are literally like logging their beers a lot of the times too.
Okay.
That's what I think of too, is like, okay, I'm it. No, nothing against those folks, because that's like, it's like a hobby or a thing. But
Well, and it's part of the world, like for a while. Like when you get into the craft beer not industry, because but yeah, for like craft beer for a hobby, it definitely, you become a part of that at least one time in your life.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I don't know if you know this is a thing. This is gonna be my 10 words for the night. My sister was asking me about, the crazy chick who
You got
got
2
married.
more. Oh,
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
just kidding.
He ain't got no words left.
She was asking me about Spotted Cow.
Okay.
I guess she knows some guy who's like sort of newishly into craft, and typical new into craft. Spotted Cow is, if you're not in
tell him
Wisconsin.
to call me. I'll tell him how it tastes.
Well, so she's asking me about it, and while she's asking me, first of all, I had it once, and I told her, I said it's not that great.
It's not that great.
It's a beer, and I also looked it up while we're talking about it, and people, I shit you not, are selling empty bottles on eBay.
Come on.
So if you want an empty Spotted Cow bottle for about $5 on eBay, you can get one. I was
That's
like,
wild. Really?
why would you want a bottle that so bad? So you could tell your friends that you had one, even though you didn't have a mediocre beer?
It's super mediocre.
They still sell them in bottles, right? Or is that
yeah.
like, okay,
No,
so
yeah.
wow, what is the
they've
point?
sold them in bottles for the
and
longest
cans,
time.
yeah.
Cans came second, and cans were like far second. Like it took them a while to start canning beer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It is a run of the mill farmhouse ale.
Interesting.
It's good.
Right.
It's not great. It's good. They have way better beers at New Glarus, and Spotted Cow is just okay.
Yeah.
Don't they have
I
a good
basically,
like strawberry rhubarb or something?
Yeah, they do the
Sour.
strawberry rhubarb tart. They do the raspberry
So good.
tart. They do the apple pie tart. All are extremely tasty beers. Their Totally Naked is good. I believe that's a pale ale. Their Three Women is good. They came out with an Italian Pilsner. Their Staghorn, their Oktoberfest is one of the best Oktoberfests I've ever had.
Okay.
Fat Squirrel is a brown ale I can actually tolerate. So they do good beers.
Yeah.
So it's really funny to me that Spotted Cow is the one that gets all the
Right.
hype.
It is funny. She was saying that this friend of hers is also really into the idea of New Glarus. And I said, well, what about New Glarus is so appealing to him? Oh, well, I forget exactly what she said, but something
Right.
said he loves the like localness of it. And I said, I don't know if you know what New Glarus is, but it's basically like Wisconsin's Firestone. It's not that small.
No.
And I think I shit on his parade.
And they're closed on the weekends. Do you know that?
Oh, are they really?
They're only open Monday through Friday.
Oh, I think we talked about this. Doesn't it have something to do with like parking issues or something?
It's something like that. Yeah.
Something weird. Yeah.
But yeah,
So anyways,
they're only open Monday through Friday.
now I've totally shit on her friend's beer parade.
Well, if you're new into craft, I get it. I don't get it. I kind of get it,
Right.
He's the next ticker.
There you go.
but you're not missing out. Let me just tell you that if he's listening, if he knows anything, if anybody's just listening, and Spotted Cow is good. It's like Blue Moon, how they're only known for Belgian white, right?
Oh, but they got their shit.
But they got other shit. And I've heard a lot of people who've gone to Colorado to visit Blue Moon Brewing, and that they said a lot of their stuff is really good, but you only know what's distributed. And
Right.
even the commercials say, like the one here, it's got the Blue Moon in a glass. And they said, this isn't a Blue Moon. And then they put an orange on the glass and they say, now it is. And they keep taking it on and off. And they say, now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not.
Oh dear.
And it's so funny to me because the beer itself isn't called a Blue Moon, but that's how everybody associates it.
Right. I used to think that was the name of the beer.
For sure.
I did too, until I was actually like looking at the bottle and I was like, oh, that's weird. And we actually got their pumpkin ale up here about 13 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that. It was pretty trash, but
Yep.
But yeah, I've heard other stuff is good. But Erica,
Yeah.
what do you say we make a call to the pen here?
Ring-a-ling.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
All right. My beer comes from Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa.
And when she came to visit for the Beer Babes release, she was such a lovely friend and brought me a bunch of delicious beers from her neck of the woods, which
She brought you beer and you iced her.
I know. Hey, they got chocolates in that bag.
Fair.
So they did. I was right. There was candy in there.
There was candy and
Okay.
like all kinds of fun little stuff. It's just the icing was just the funny part, It's all good. And I fed them all weekend.
And I bet they all laughed about it.
Oh yeah, they laughed. I had a really great time.
As they cussed you out.
Yes. Anyways, but I've been iced before and I had such a fun time being iced by Greg right before I had to work at GABF. So I thought I would do it to my friends, Anyways, lovely Vanessa, the real beer vixen on the gram, gave me this microphone. Is that how you say it, guys?
It's just microphone.
Microphone, like a microphone. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Just spelled funky. It is Mambo Italiano Pilsner.
Mm.
And I know Vanessa really loves those light beers. So she asked me if I do like a Pilsner, and I do.
And who doesn't?
Who doesn't like a great Pilsner? So this is kind of a fun, very Italian themed can on Untapped. 5% ABV. 3.72 is the rating, and it's
Classic Pilsner rating.
Is that kind of how it rolls? Pilsners don't get great ratings.
Right. It's not a hazy.
It's not a hype type of beer. So and it's over 3,000 check-ins. So that's definitely probably a good read on, compared to other Pilsners. So let me tell you about this. It's almost gone because I've been sipping on it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Relatively clear. It had
Nice and clear.
decent lacing to start, but it's fizzling down. Take a whiff. Okay. It's like a nice, fresh slice of bread to it. It's got some.
Italian loaf.
I was just going to say that, damn it, Greg.
Yeah, maybe the Italian loaf.
You're
There
two
you go.
words over limit now. Shut the fuck
Words count.
up.
We miss you, Greg. Come back. I'm in this prison over here. No, this Flex, you're kicking ass. Really. You're doing great.
is.
but
I
we
do
really-
miss Greg's voice.
We
I love
do
it.
miss
I love it
Greg
so
a
much.
lot. So
I miss my
he
voice.
gets 2 episodes. That's no, I'm so happy to be here, guys. This is a delicious beer. Thank you, Vanessa. Cheers. I could drink a bunch of these. I have one. I could drink an endless amount of these delicious Pilsners.
Awesome.
And, yeah.
I tell you what, so Microphone's cool. They're right up in Northern Illinois. It's not
Okay.
Chicago, but I believe it's Northern Illinois somewhere. And the guy who owns Microphone, I believe his name is Mike, narcissist.
Imagine that.
We have this little attraction, I guess you would call it. It's called Old World Wisconsin. And it's kind of like how they did things in the old timey world. And they do a beer brewing sequence, and Mike from Microphone actually works with them on a collab. So you can get like a exclusive Microphone beer brewed at Old World, Wisconsin. And it's kind of a little cool crossover collab type deal. But I get their stuff. We get their distro here all the time. I'm lucky for that. And it's very, very good.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's common for them to not really have, there's no description on Untapped. So it just says Italian style Pilsner. So
I'm pretty sure their IPAs are usually like Citra and Mosaic IPA or All Citra IPA or Nelson and such. So yeah, that's kind of how they roll. Their big thing is like their beer names usually have something to do with like a song parody or something that has to do with music.
Mambo Italian. I get it.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense with the
And,
microphone.
Their
It's coming
IPAs, like their flagships are Microphone Check.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have a couple other fun ones. I've had a couple and I can't remember them right now, but
I've seen a couple come through here too.
Right on.
What's this part of the can? I'm wondering. So this reminds me of, isn't that like the dairy symbol or something? Or what is
Oh,
And
I
then the
don't
word
know.
beer.
It looks like an onion.
Okay. So it doesn't really mean anything to either one of you guys. Looks like an onion.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen that symbol in my life.
It just seemed out of place and odd, and I was wondering if it meant something.
I don't know.
You guys don't know it. It doesn't mean anything.
I hear
Sorry.
Greg's fingers tapping away.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well, how about some news?
Let's do it.
Dive into some news. A little full pour here.
Yeah.
Aslan, who I used to really love when I just got into craft, and they had a huge release in Wisconsin. And I found out that their beer was just pretty all right. But anyway, Aslan and Torch and Crown merged to form the Driven Collective. Two East Coast craft breweries are merging to form a new group called the Driven Collective. The move brings together Aslan Beer Co. out of Alexandria, Virginia, and NYC's Torch and Crown. I've never heard of Torch and Crown.
Same.
The goal? Good question. Combine Aslan's booming production with Torch and Crown's strong New York distribution to fuel faster growth and more creative freedom. Driven Collective CEO Andrew Kelly says, "It's not about cutting costs." It's usually what somebody says when it's about cutting costs.
We're struggling. Just so you know, we're not struggling.
No, your job is totally safe.
He says, "It's about putting the pedal down with purpose," which you automatically can't trust this guy because he would have said it's about putting the pedal to the metal.
Yep.
Right.
I don't like this guy already, Andrew Kelly. Not a big fan.
Something smells funny.
Talk started after Torch and Crown suddenly shut its Bronx production facility last year. All right, if this isn't already fishy. They briefly contract brewed upstate before shifting production to Aslan. All right, this just keeps getting weirder, and the partnership just apparently clicked. Torch and Crown's co-founder, John Dantzler, said they realized how aligned they were in both operations and vision, which made the merger a no-brainer. Together, the Driven Collective now runs 7 tap rooms, 5 from Aslan in Virginia, D.C. and Pittsburgh, 2 from Torch and Crown in Manhattan, Soho. There's one in Soho and a seasonal beer garden in Union Square Park. That's kind of a lot of tap rooms, so I kind of understand why this happened.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
But all these mergers, is that a sign of the craft beer industry struggling? I mean,
Yeah.
It's definitely, I would
Yeah.
say.
It's helping
I
cut
feel like
supply
we're
costs and combine
consolidate.
efforts.
Yeah.
Right. Which, to say that it's not about cutting costs, just be frank, like everybody gets what's going on right now. Everybody
Yeah.
gets what's going on right now.
No, it's about putting the pedal down.
Down, not
I'm
to
sorry.
the metal. Just,
It's about putting the pedal down with purpose, Greg.
Purpose.
you'll
with
know when it hits the
purpose.
metal. This is just the purpose part of it.
Right, it's like halfway down.
Pedal pushing.
Well, what a weird way to say
Wow.
that. In 2024, Aslan produced over 25,000 barrels, while Torch and Crown, shocker guys, brewed about 5,000.
Oh,
I just feel like Torch and Crown wasn't getting it so well, and I think they just needed a little booster. It's
Yeah.
kind of what it sounds like.
and it sounds like they have a good distro deal too.
Which I'm curious about because New York distro is tough in state and out state. So I'm very interested if those details come out on what that is, or if they're already public or what. So,
Well, what was the one you were saying is merging with Southern Grist? Was it Zool?
Zool.
Or
There
Zool,
is
okay.
no Dana, only Zool.
Only Zool,
Yeah,
which
Zool
I was
is just taking them over.
and they were okay. They're taking them over because Southern Grist was really good, right? They're in Nashville. We go to Nashville every year.
They were huge,
Yeah,
huge for like, I don't know, minimally 6 years.
they have a good vibe. They have like a wide variety. They have a lot of kind of like sours and vibrant colored tasting. Just amazing.
And they did
beers.
like those weird beers where it was like
They
the
did weird
Fruity
ones.
Pebble sours
Sure.
and stuff like that. The peanut butter and jelly sours. They hopped on that, and they had the grape, they had the strawberry jelly, they had all the different flavors with the peanut butter, and it was good stuff. I thought their IPAs outdid their sours,
Yeah. Oh, you
especially
did. Okay.
when I went there. I got an entire flight of sours And the one thing I ordered for a full pour was their
What's the
double
IPA?
IPA.
Which makes sense because, I mean, after all those sours too, it's a little much, right? You're kind of like, oh, I just like a nice...
For me, it just wasn't like the sours didn't meet the hype.
Okay.
From everything that you would see on the gram or hear from people. We used to get some distro here from them every now and then. And obviously I would try to snag up what I could. And I got one of their, I think it was their Concord grape peanut butter and jelly beers. And it was good. And I've talked about it. It was good, but it wasn't like $20 a 4-pack.
Oh, yeah.
Worth the distro for a 4% sour good.
Gotcha.
It was okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, we'll see
that's how I felt
changes.
about them. But
Because you said the Zool was really good, right?
I would say compared to what I'm drinking now, which I'm really trying to savor this. It's so stupid good. I'm thinking Zool, they got a really good idea of what they're doing, and I think they're going to put the pedal to the metal.
Do it right. Thank you, somebody.
They're going to get shit done.
Yeah. And real quick, before you read the next story, a little vindication for Erica. I found that dairy logo.
Okay.
And it says American-made real dairy product, and it's that little
That's
shape
what that
looks
means,
like an
that
onion.
little red onion.
Yeah.
So why would they put the word beer in there? That's interesting. So does that mean there's lactose, or does it just mean...
I wonder if it's supposed to be like American-made or something.
Oh.
Because the dairy logo, the real one, says American-made on it.
Right.
I don't know. Or they just like it. Who knows?
Maybe it's like their way of saying American-made beer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looked familiar, but it was like repurposed.
Well, apparently, this judge allows a class action lawsuit over Sazerac's Fireball to proceed. We all know, does this have to do with the Fireball not calling itself whiskey on the shooters?
Yeah, because the little bottles are not malt liquor, or they're malt liquor instead of
Right.
Actual.
I didn't even read this ahead, but I know we've talked about it.
a lot. Yeah.
I have an annual fantasy football draft, as most people do. But one of the drafts, they bring a bunch of Fireball shots. There's penalties for certain draft rules. And every year now, I refuse to take any of the shots so I don't do the penalties because I know it's just trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolute trash. Here we go. The company behind Fireball and Parrot Bay, which Parrot Bay is trash,
So trash.
is
So
headed
is
to
Fireball.
court. Well, that's accurate. It's headed to court over claims it misled customers about what's actually in the bottle. Federal judge ruled on September 18th that a class action lawsuit against Sazerac can move forward. The suit argues that the malt-based versions of Fireball and Parrot Bay are packaged almost identically to their spirit-based counterparts, tricking customers into thinking they're buying liquor when it's actually more like beer. The case was filed in New York back in 2023 by two consumers who say the labels violate state consumer protection laws. Sazerac says the malt versions were made to expand availability, especially in places like gas stations and grocery stores where liquor sales are restricted. Not here. I don't know about you guys.
Not here.
Nope.
So then it says there's no decision yet on whether the labels break the law, but for now, the lawsuit is officially on.
Yeah. Like you said, we've talked about this a bunch. I just love it because of all the frivolous lawsuits in the world. I actually think this one's pretty legit.
I think the same thing.
I had no idea it was fake until we first talked about this on the show. And then I went and looked at the little bottle and was like, holy shit, this
And
is
who-
malt-based liquor.
And you would never think that it was
Yeah. The label looks the same.
right. And if it says Fireball and you're buying Fireball, you're assuming you're getting Fireball whiskey or
Right.
Yeah. and
Parrot Bay rum question
Yeah.
mark.
If you hate yourself.
Blech.
it's trying to get away with being everything, right?
It's
it
like
wants-
false advertisement.
Yeah, it wants to be able to go into places that you can't take actual, like the hard alcohol or whatever, but then it's pretending to be that. And yeah, that's just not okay.
No,
Not okay with
it's, I'd say it's pretty terrible myself.
It's pretty terrible.
Mm-hmm.
This one sounds interesting. Dad Strength gets bites for $300,000 on Shark Tank. Not quite sure what this has to do. Dad Strength. Let's see here. By the way, everybody, when I just co-host the show with Greg, I never read this rundown that he gives me. And now that
It's
I'm
true.
heading the show for week 2, I still don't read it ahead of time. So this is all news to me as well.
We're all learning at the
We
same
all
time.
fully appreciate everything Greg does. Thank you, Daddy Greg.
Greg is the brains. He is the army. He is the creative, the tech. He's everything on this show, and he means the world to all of us. And what he does every day,
Gonna make me blush.
you know, it's amazing. He is honestly amazing. You're amazing, Greg.
I'm keeping that part
So
in.
thank you. So here we go. The Sharks were circling some low ABV beers on the season premiere of Shark Tank, which we don't watch it anymore because it's like prime Wednesday night now. We used to get bored Friday nights and would watch it Friday night. And now we're busy Wednesday nights. So I miss this. It says Dad Strength, the brand behind 2.9% ABV IPAs, which I could be getting interested in, caught the attention of 4 investors on the show. Founders Ryan Kutcher
Nailed it.
and Craig Carey came in asking for $250,000 in exchange for 5% of the business, valuing their brand at $5 million. It's 5 with 6 zeros after it. Nobody knows what $5 million is. Since launching
Is that
less
million
than
with an M?
capital M, actually. Yeah, give it some respect. Since launching less than a year ago, Dad Strength has racked up $230,000 in sales through, get this, self-distribution, which is astounding. They've already landed shelf space at Greg's Liquor Store,
Yeah.
Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Giant, and Safeway. And they're on track to hit $500,000 in revenue by year's end.
Wow.
That's amazing. So can I tell you why I'm excited about this?
Because you're a dad.
Well, I'm a dad. So the name of the beer in itself is big for me. Plus I work out. So the Dad Strength,
Yeah, throw that in
We should
there.
call it
Behind,
daddy
like-
strength.
daddy. But also, so I've slowed down my drinking, which I've been pretty public with on this show.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually just broke my 24-day alcohol streak
Wow.
for the show today. The Dad Strength, I get, it's nice to drink a beer, but when you're out buying the double IPAs and the triple IPA releases and you still have 2 kids that you're watching over, it starts making you feel guilty a little bit, right? Because you're not getting wasted or hammered or shittered, but you know, there's that's a lot when it comes down to it when you're a parent. So the Dad Strength of having something flavorful that is under 3% alcohol,
Yeah.
which is essentially to us nothing.
Right. That's water.
But I was at Target today and I saw the Tom Holland brand, the non-alcoholic Bureau, and I was this close to actually buying a 6-pack to try it. I didn't. Maybe I will down the road, but I like the idea of this Dad Strength beer to where you can, you get off of work at 3:00, you get off of work at 2:00. You don't feel guilty having a beer.
Yeah. Or you want to watch football on Sunday and put down 6 of these things?
Right,
You'll never feel it.
Or for you in California, a 10 a.m. game.
Yeah.
So, say the Niners or the Rams, if you're gross, you got a 10 a.m. game going on. There you go. Have a couple Dad Strengths and you're good to go. And you wake up Monday morning ready for work, pedal to the metal.
That's not whatever that idiot said.
Put the pedal down with purpose.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
What a
That's
lame thing to say.
So lame.
Yeah.
It's a pretty brilliant idea of marketing this Dad Strength thing. Like, so a sessionable IPA would be around 3,
It's like 4%, I believe.
4%.
Like 4%.
Like under 5, basically.
Yeah. So, I mean, this could be the new term for that range of alcohol percentage too. I could see that.
Daddyable.
Daddyable.
There you go.
How's this one? It's daddy.
It's daddy approved.
Hey, what you drinking over there, Daddy?
Daddy.
Man, we should have came up with this idea.
Yeah. There's still time.
Daddy Brewing Company.
Daddy. It's spelled DAD dash uppercase E.
Okay.
Dad E.
Dad
Okay.
E. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that would work. But yeah, this idea again, I like it.
I could see it go either way. I'm curious. I could see it. People be like, "This is cheesy."
Yeah.
The
My
dad's
real
drink.
reference point is Firestone came out with Flyjack a few years ago.
Okay.
And I believe it was like 3.5% ish, somewhere in that range. They called it a hazy. Hazy is a stretch. I'd call it unfiltered. It was surprisingly tasty, and it was low carb, low cal, and low ABV. And they didn't keep it around for long. And I actually really, really enjoyed it. It was great, like we said, for like football Sundays. If you just want to put down a sixer of this, you'll never feel it.
Right.
And Monday, you're good to go. And I missed it. So if this has a good beer taste to it,
Could be worth it.
I'm not terribly against it.
Okay.
I'll go to Trader Joe's Friday. You
see if
go
I
to
can find
Trader
it.
Joe's this week. If you can
Yeah.
find it,
Yeah, I'll go
There
see
you
if I
go.
can find it.
I will get it, and we should do a show
We'll call it the Daddy episode.
called the Daddy episode. Erica, you're welcome. You're welcome. Honorary.
I cannot wait to listen. I'm on the edge of my
Honorary mommy daddy.
seat.
This just got weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be a spectator for that episode.
I love
Sure.
it. Game set match and ejection. A 46-year-old Swedish woman was kicked out of the Shanghai Masters tennis tournament after drunkenly heckling players during a match on October 1st. What a Karen. The match between Matteo.
Good luck.
The match between Matteo Berrettini, there we go,
That's pretty
and
good.
Adrian Manarino. Yeah, the two ends, it's confusing.
Yeah.
I think it's Manarino.
If you put your finger in the air like an Italian, I think
Right.
it makes it easier.
What's up, Manarino?
Matteo Berrettini and Adrian Manarino.
There
You're
you
right.
go.
That worked a lot
Makes
better.
it easier, yeah.
Had to be stopped when the woman wouldn't stop yelling from the stands. What a bitch. Her son sitting next to her was trying to calm her down.
Oh, that poor
Again, what a bitch. Security stepped in, and in peak international chaos, she reportedly, I like this, flashed her oh no, never mind. I don't like this. She reportedly flashed her Swedish passport at staff before being dragged out of the arena, still screaming, what a bitch, as the crowd cheered her exit. Police later confirmed she'd been drinking. Shocking. Both she and the boy were safely escorted out. Nothing like getting served at a tennis match. Have you guys ever gotten kicked out of somewhere because of drinking too much? Greg has. I can tell by the look on his face.
I'm thinking not for drinking too much. I've been kicked out of places, but not for drinking too much. I have been cut off. My bachelor party, we're in San Diego. We're going down, was at 28th Street in North Park. And our last stop was Modern Times before they were on the naughty list. And we were so hammered. We walk up to the bar, and Nick tells the story great because he says he's basically got me at like Weekend at Bernie's. And we walk up to the bar. He orders whatever, like 4 beers. And they just look at me and they're like, yeah, no. He goes, well, I'm fine. Can I get a little pour? And he ended up convincing them to give him like a little taster or something, but they wouldn't give me anything, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah. They didn't kick us out though. They let us sit and he got to drink his beer.
I've never been kicked out. I have been cut off on something real stupid. It was a brewer game, and I don't even know if we tailgated. So like I wasn't even like already schmammered. And we walk up to go order beers at whatever concession stand. And the woman behind the counter asks for my ID. And I pull the old McLovin. I said, oh, makes me feel young again. And she looked at me and she said, I'm not serving you.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, holy shit. I thought I was just being funny.
Right.
And turns out this chick, what a bitch.
No sense of humor.
Zero.
She was not being funny.
No, not at all. Not at all. So we just went to
dear.
another concession stand and got one. But yeah, I don't think I've ever been kicked out.
Erica?
No, never been kicked out. I've been maybe like chastised for behavior or whatever, but no, not kicked out. I didn't get my syringes taken away this time when we were in Nashville. Nothing happened. We were on the good list. I mean, we had a great time, but
No broken ankles.
no broken ankles, no confiscation of my paraphernalia, which
Hell
were
yeah.
just holding Jello shots.
Right.
Which is
But not heroin.
odd. Yeah, that's super odd,
Which,
by the way.
well, I mean, because I carried it to the next bar and then I was sucking drinks up with it and like squirting them around. They didn't like
Okay.
that because they're like, those didn't come from here. I'm like, it was from the other bar. But oddly, there was a photo. I was so stoked to get my first Jello shot of the evening. I was super drunk already. And my sister-in-law Tiffany took this photo and I did not release it to the internets.
Oh.
And she dropped it on my page today.
Yeah.
And I was
Whoops.
so mad at her because I look like an evil villain. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh, you look great.
I look like
You look like you're having a blast.
I was
I
going to
look
say,
like-
you look like you just got done laughing really hard
Yeah.
and somebody said smile.
I look like the cat that ate the mouse. She's like, I'm going to put this on your page because I was just so excited that I got him. But no getting kicked out. She gets kicked out all the time. And I'm always
All the time.
kicked out of
I believe
Jason.
that.
But it's not my fault. Jason's my word for the day.
Fair
But
enough.
it's never my fault. I'm always the victim. Just having to deal with other people's shenanigans. What can I say?
I
You
feel
go
that.
shenanigans.
I feel that. Well, unfortunately, that's all I got. Greg,
Oh.
we ran
Yeah.
a little bit late on this
A little
one.
bit.
Oh,
I apologize. So
We'll
we'll,
fix it in
we'll
post.
hit some music. I want
There
you
it
guys follow Erica at Necknosh on the old Instagram. Follow us at Craft Beer Republic. Go to craftbeerrepublic.com
Yeah.
or call 805-538-BEER if you have
Nailed
a
it.
funny story or you went to GABF and you forgot to call us about it. I think that's all I got. Greg, I think I got it this time. I hope you all stay well hydrated out there.
and on that note,
Good night,
everybody.
Good luck editing that.